They told me to stay in groups at parties, to never get too drunk, too pretty, or too promiscuous, to never walk alone at night, to always be aware of my surroundings. They talked about strangers in back alleys with masks and guns and chloroform, and I with mace. But when it happened, the world felt silent, because I had done all of those things, and it still hadn't been enough. And in this moment, when the rest of the world falls silent because it doesn't understand your brokenness, doesn't know what to say, when the weight of the words, "I'm sorry that happened to you," feels like too much pity but not quite enough understanding, there's something you need to hear over and over until you believe it, and even if you never do, you are brave. You are brave because you woke up this morning. You got dressed. You went to work and class and out with friends. You spoke and you laughed, and no one knew what he had done to you. You held it together. You are brave. But maybe you didn't. Maybe that's not you. Maybe you sat alone on the floor of your shower last night, crying, hoping that the hot water would be enough to wash away the hurt and the shame and the guilt and the anger that you feel at what has happened to you. And when you realized that it would never be enough to wash away the dirt that he had put on your soul, you got up, dried yourself off, got dressed, and went to bed. You are brave. But maybe you didn't. Maybe you're still sitting there on the floor of that shower. But please know, with fear in your mind, panic in your heart, trauma in your brain, you are still brave. Maybe you got out of the shower, but you can't get to sleep. It's months and years later, and you still can't sleep at night, and you wake up screaming into your pillow, huddled into your closet, sitting at the kitchen table, staring off into space, fighting feelings of inadequacy and fear, questioning your self-worth. Maybe you should have done a rape kit. Maybe you should have reported it. Maybe you got out of the shower, but you can't get to sleep. It's months and years later, and you're still awake at night, screaming into your pillow, huddled in your closet, fighting feelings of inadequacy and fear, questioning your self-worth. Should have done a rape kit, should have reported it sooner. What could I have done differently? There are dark circles under your eyes, and you have messy hair, and you wonder when the demons will stop messing up your soul. Because after all, how can just a few moments of physical anguish leave your mind in a psychological wreck for thinking those thoughts, living through those feelings, waking up in the morning just to live it again another day? You are brave. Maybe you remember every horrifying moment, or maybe you blacked out from the trauma. Maybe you were on drugs or drunk or completely and terrifyingly sober. But whether you knew your attacker or you didn't, whether you fought back or you didn't, whether you went to his car, his house willingly or you didn't, whether you dressed modestly, flirted with him, talked about sex with him before, whether you were a virgin or have a black book as long as the line of people who may judge you, whether you kissed him willingly, made out with him willingly, took off your clothes willingly, whether you said yes the other day, an hour before, minutes prior, or whether you didn't, whether you said no or the words stuck in your throat and you said nothing when he asked you, whether he even asked you or didn't, you are brave. And you are not the girl with issues. You are not the girl with issues. It is so easy to label ourselves girl with issues, look but don't touch. You don't want to know my truth. But that is not who you are. You do not have issues. You have hurts that have been done to you. Someone else has broken you down, made you weep, kept you awake at night, made hugs feel like a tornado and kisses hurt like hell. But those are not your issues. They are hurts that have happened to you, and they are not your fault. Never apologize for the way anyone else has hurt you. Don't say, "I'm sorry," the next time you flinch when someone hugs you. Don't apologize the next time you have a panic attack. Your hurts are not your fault. And if you have to apologize for your hurts, you have to apologize for who they've made you. Your hurts have made you strong. They have made you caring and empathetic and sympathetic and kind and perceptive and compassionate. Your hurts have made you brave. Survival is a miracle. Survival is brave. And today, survival is enough. I am a rape survivor, and I am not afraid of my truth anymore. Because the truth is, I am brave.